Hello everyone, today I'm back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building the Sandman from DC Comics. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So to build the Sandman, you are going to need black concrete, brown concrete, light gray concrete, brown terracotta, gray terracotta, cyan terracotta, polished black stone button, tinted glass, white wool, and blue wool. Sorry, I was just checking something. Alrighty, so once we have got all those materials together, we can go ahead and begin. So we're going to start this off with a row of 8 with their black concrete. We're then going to go on top of this 3 times with just 3 more rows of black concrete. So 1, 2, and 3. The next row we are going to do 1 black concrete, 2 brown terracottas, 2 black concrete, 2 brown terracottas, 1 black concrete. The next 5 rows are going to be entirely brown terracotta. 2, 3, 4, and 5. The next row we are going to do 2 gray terracottas, 4 brown terracottas, 2 gray. Actually, that's my bad. It's going to be 4 rows of brown terracotta. We're going to move this down a row. And then we're going to... Here, let me do this real quick, and then I'll... So this is what you'll want. You'll want 2 brown concretes in the corners and 4 gray terracottas in the middle. So just like this. And then for the final row of the legs, entirely brown concrete. So there we go. That is the front of the legs. For the torso, what we're going to do is we're going to place, actually, real quick, let's place the brown concrete on the ends of the row, and then we're going to do 2 gray concretes, and then 2 blacks coming out of that. Same thing over here. There we go. And then what we're going to do is, right above this block right here, we're going to place a black concrete. Then a brown, and we're going to place 4 of these black concretes. So we're going to space them out evenly. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to go ahead and place polished black stone buttons on each of those black concretes. It's like the buttons of the coat. We are then going to fill in this first row just with brown concrete. And for the second row, we're going to place 2 gray terracottas right here and right here. And then from here up, we are just going to fill in with brown concrete all the way up to where we stopped. There we go. For the next row, we're going to place 2 gray terracottas in the middle of the row, and then everything else is brown concrete. For the next row, you're going to place 2 brown concretes on the ends of the row, gray terracotta next to those, and then black concrete in the middle. The next 3 rows, which is the last 3 rows of the statue, are the exact same. So we're going to do brown concrete on the ends, just like this. And then 4 black concrete here in the middle. So just like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get out our cyan terracotta, and we're going to place a 2x2 square of it right here, with 1 coming down right here. And then with our gray terracotta, we are going to do a 2x2 square in both of these corners. We're going to go down by 3, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to place 1 in the middle. And there we go. That is the front of the statue complete. Moving on to the arms, they're pretty simple. We're going to do an additional row of black concrete, then a row of gray terracotta, and then the entire arm is brown concrete. There we go. And same thing over here. So yeah, those of you who don't know who Sandman is, he's a member of the Justice Society. I've been making a lot of Justice Society members lately just because I think the Justice Society is very underrated. So yeah, yeah, he pretty much puts people to sleep with like this kind of spray that he has, or mist. But that is the front of the statue complete. Moving on to the sides, we are going to bring this back by 3 with the black concrete. And then you're pretty much just going to match every block that's next to you here. I'm really trying not to turn around because then you're going to see the future projects that are going to happen. So I'm trying not to show you guys. And then there we go. So there we go. That is the side of the legs. Pretty simple. And then for the torso, or for the arms, I mean, we're just going to fill in the bottom with black concrete. And then the sides are just a mirror. So just like that, pretty simple. Let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. And then we'll fill in the side over here. And then fill in the shoulders by 3, of course. Oh, I didn't do it on this side. And actually, one final thing we're going to do, we're going to place 1 gray terracotta on the arms right here, just coming off of the collar. And then we're going to break this entire row and replace it with gray terracotta. And that's just his collar, of course. Just like that. Coming back to the back, it's pretty simple. We're just going to pretty much fill everything in as it is on the front, with a few exceptions. The back of the legs or the boots are entirely black concrete. We're going to fill in the back of the pants with brown terracotta. Do an entire row of gray terracotta here. 2 rows of brown concrete. And then the entirety of the back is pretty much just brown concrete. We will add, hold on, there we go. We will add a few details. And for the back of the arms, just a carbon copy of the front pretty much. Same thing over here. And there we go. So that is the back of the statue. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get out our gray terracotta. We're going to come 3 blocks down from the top, and we're just going to break these at this angle. It's kind of hard to explain, so you want to do that. And then leave a gap of 2 and do another one. And that's pretty much like his shoulder blades. And that's it. One final touch we are going to add is we're going to place some gray terracotta right here. So moving back up to the head, what we're going to do, the first thing I think we're going to do is let's just make a brown cube. So we're going to bring this forward by 2. And we're going to go up on top of this by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just like that. And then we're going to bring this backward. And yeah, we're just going to fill in the entire head with brown concrete just for now, just so we can get a basis. Plus, we're going to add a lot to it, but it's mostly brown concrete, so we won't be breaking too much. Ah, you guys can't see what's over there. Oh crap! I almost gave it away. Somebody also asked me, I think it was Gamer and Anime Lover again, if Killer Frost is on the list of statues. She is not, but I am always open to suggestions. So now that you've asked, you may receive. So you will soon find out. Now, obviously, the Sandman wears a hat, so you don't have to put, or you don't have to fill this in, but I'm going to. Because why not? Let's go ahead and get the hat over with. So for the hat, we're going to need brown. Let's use gray terracotta. I used brown originally, but I think gray is going to look better. So for the hat, what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much just make a square around the head, just like this. So just like that. We are then going to bring this forward another row. Just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring each corner forward kind of like this, kind of like put a curve on it. So do that kind of shape in each corner. And there we go. There's that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come up here onto the top and we're going to do brown concrete pretty much just around the rim of the head. Like this. And then on top of this, we're going to do 2 additional rows. Also, I apologize, my dishwasher is running currently, so if you hear anything in the background, that's what that is. It'll fit on the top, of course. So there we go, that is a hat. So moving on to the head of court, or the head itself. Real quick, let's make the collar. So what we're going to do is we are going to bring this up a block. We're going to take it all the way back, overhanging the head by 1. We're going to bring this down by 2 right here, just like that. And actually, yeah, we're going to do the same thing over here. Yeah, we're going to connect this, and then we're going to put that row of gray terracotta right underneath that. That is what we are going to want to do. So, anyways, though. And then right here, we're going to do an additional row, but we're going to leave off the corner. So just like this. It's kind of hard to explain, so this is what we should have so far. Then what we're going to do is we're going to leave these 2 alone. We're going to place 2 gray terracottas right here, bring those all the way back, if I can build right. Oh, I almost showed. We're then going to go back 2 additional blocks and then do that from there. And that is this side. Moving over to the other side, we're going to do the exact same thing. So just like this. And then for the back, we're going to fill all this in. Just like that. And then we are going to place 4 right here. Coming back to the front, we are going to place a 2x2 square of black concrete right here, and then a 2x2 square of light gray concrete right in front of that. We're going to place polished blackstone buttons on that light gray concrete. Right above this, we're actually going to break these blocks right here. Now you don't have to place these here. I'm just going to because why not? I'm going to put a pair of eyes. So I'm going to put a white wool in here and then a blue wool. You won't be able to see the eyes, but I figured why not, just if you actually are trying to look in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to surround these with gray terracotta. And then tinted glass. So yeah, you can barely even see the eyes in there, but they are in there. And then what we're going to do is just we're going to knock out this entire row going around. This is like the strap of the goggles, of course. And yeah, once you've done that, you will have completely finished your statue. So yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of my hand here. But yeah, guys, there he is. That is the Sandman. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. And yeah, he was pretty simple to build, so I mean, it wasn't anything crazy. But yeah, I figure, okay, I'll give you guys one sneak peek of what I'm gonna be building next. There you go. If you know who that is, kudos to you. Anyways, so yeah, but thank you guys all so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.